Boom. What up, YouTube? What up? What up? What up? It's been a minute, man. I've been trying to navigate this new year. You know what I'm saying? We about what? 8, 9 days into the new year. Just trying to navigate everything and get my steps in order and make sure that I'm making the right decisions for this year. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I'm making the right decisions for this year. So, first video of the new year. This is my first video on YouTube of the new year. We are going to do a NFL, the 2026 NFL playoff preview. We gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna look at these. Let's look at the bracket, right? Let's look at the bracket. First, we're gonna look at the first round buys. AFC Broncos got their first round bye. It's crazy. Last year, I'm pretty sure they were the 7th seed last year. Yeah, 7th seed last year. So coming in this year as the number 1 seed, great improvement. Shout out to that boy JSN. Shout out to Sam Darnold. I mean, not Sam Darnold. I'm tripping. It's the wrong team. I'm thinking about the Seahawks. Shout out to that boy Bo Nix. Shout out to that boy Sean Payton. The Broncos, that's a good team, bro. It's a good team over there in the AFC, and they showed it this year. They showed it this year, man. So let's look at the AFC. They got the first round bye. And then you got on the 12th. So what's that? Monday night, Steelers and the Texans. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's gonna be a great game. I think that's gonna be a great game. Great game. I know the Texans have the number 1 defense, and they've been playing their ass off. CJ Stroud playing his ass off. But for some reason, I like the Steelers in this game. I don't know why. I think that I think Mike Tomlin's career is depending on this game, because a lot of people thought that the last game, whenever they played the Ravens, a lot of people felt like, oh, well, if he would have lost that game, he would have got fired. And they might not have been wrong, but I think that it's this game, first round of the playoffs. They haven't won a playoff game since 2013, 14? Mike Tomlin has all of these winning seasons put together. One Super Bowl, right? So we got to understand that they have a different level of expectations over there in Pittsburgh. You know, they're tired of the winning seasons and getting put out in the first round. They've been doing that. Now it's time to do more. So I honestly think that Mike Tomlin needs to win this game in order for him to keep his job. It's hard for me to see him keeping his job if they get put out first round again. I'm just going to keep it 100% honest with you. Jaguars, Bills, that's going to be a great game. Great game. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the pick 'em. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pick them. So we're going to go right over here. NFL pick. We're going to pick it, bro. We're just going to go ahead and pick them, and we're going to go ahead and see who's going to go where, and we're going to just get a visual of what I think the bracket is going to look like. So we already went over Seahawks over here. I mean, Broncos. We over AFC. Broncos, first round bye. Steelers, Texans. Like I said, bro, I like the Steelers in this game. They're going to be on the road. It's going to be a tough game. I think they have a decent defense. Aaron Rodgers is a legend. He's been here before. I like the Steelers in this first round. I'm not going to lie. Let's go ahead and pick that. Jaguars and the Bills. Let me go to them last on the AFC side. Patriots and the Chargers. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Chargers. They've had a great season, but I think the Patriots are gonna just outplay them. I think that's just a better team, per se. So, and I don't trust Justin Herbert when it comes to the playoffs. I really don't. I don't trust Justin Herbert when it comes to the playoffs. So we're gonna go Drake May, getting that done over there and for New England. Jaguars and Bills. Now, only reason I wanted to save this last because I got something to say about the Bills. A lot of people are thinking that the Jaguars are going to come in here and they're going to just outplay the Bills. They're going to blow them out or whatever. This is going to be a blowout in the Jags' favor. I don't see it that way. When you look at the Bills' history within the last few years, ever since at least Josh Allen has been the starting quarterback, what has been his major letdown when it has come to the playoffs? The only reason Josh Allen hasn't been able to see his full potential when it comes to the playoffs is because he kept getting beat by Patrick Mahomes. When you look at these playoffs right now, who don't you see? Patrick Mahomes. So I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Based off of what I've seen in the past, I think Josh Allen is going to make a run for this shit, man. This might be Josh Allen's first time making the Super Bowl. I think he goes out here, he's going to show everybody why he's a former MVP of this league. Hey, man, I honestly think Josh Allen, this is going to be his year to make it and go all the way. Picking Josh in that one. All right. That's the first round over there. Now we're going to go over here to the NFC. Seahawks first round bye. They had a great season, bro. They had a great season. Sam Darnold, JSN. JSN, number one receiver, in my opinion, in the league. Numbers don't lie. I like Puka Nacua. I think Puka Nacua is he's my favorite receiver of this season. But JSN, numbers don't lie. Number one receiver this year. He deserves it. He balled out. Let's look at these matchups, though. Bears, Packers. I think this is going to be a very good game. I think this is going to be a very good game. You've got the, let's see, the Bears are on the, Packers are going to be on the road. That's going to be a tough game for the Packers. No Micah Parsons. Trayvon Diggs will be playing, but I don't think that that's going to be enough. I want the Packers to win. I'm not going to lie to you. But at the same time, I think the Bears are going to get that done over there. Eagles and the 49ers. Fly, Eagles, fly. Everybody knows I'm an Eagles fan. We have not, offensively, have not been playing good. But for some reason, I think that we're going to show everybody a different offense and a different side of our offense. And I think the Eagles are going to take this first round wild card matchup against the 49ers. And plus, we need some get back because the last time we played them, they blew us out. They blew us out of the fucking water. So yeah, we need our get back right there. Panthers versus the Rams. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Hate the Rams. And I honestly believe that the Panthers have a chance to win this game because they beat them earlier in the season. Not too long ago, probably like 3-4 weeks ago. So not too long ago did the Panthers actually beat the Rams, but Rams have a better football team, better coach, better quarterback, better receivers, better defense. I honestly think the Rams are going to get their get back. Rams are going to blow these guys out. I honestly believe that. All right, let's go back over to the AFC side. Broncos versus the Bills. Now, mind y'all, these are my predictions. This is what I predict. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Broncos versus the Bills. Like I said, I'm going with the Bills. I honestly think the Bills are gonna get it done. I think this is gonna, and I honestly think this is exactly how it's gonna look. And I think the Bills are gonna get the upset against the number one seed. First round bye, and I think the Broncos are gonna come in. I think they're gonna lose to the Bills. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Josh Allen's gonna come in and he's gonna get it done. Patriots and the Steelers. Now this one is tough. I like this. I like the Steelers, but I honestly think the Patriots is a better team. But then when you start looking at it, this is the playoffs. And a lot of times when you get deep into the playoffs, you start to wonder, you know what I'm saying? You start to go based off of quarterback play and coaching. And Aaron Rodgers has been here before. He's been here before. He's a vet in his league. He's seen a lot of football. He's played a lot of football. But the Patriots have been playing great football all year long. All year long. Do I trust Drake May? And do I trust Vrabel to go in here and get it done against Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers? That's tough. That's a tough question. I'm not going to lie to you. But the Steelers have not been 100%. They haven't been on point all season. They've been very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. That was a very nasty game against the Ravens that they should have lost. It was really down to a missed field goal. So I see them getting past the first round, but I'm gonna have to go with the Patriots. I don't see them getting past the Patriots in this divisional round here. All right, over here to the NFC side, we've got Seahawks, Rams. Now, I think this is going to be a good game. I think this is going to be a great game. I'm not going to lie. If it pans out like this, the Seahawks end up playing the Rams, I think this is a good game, and I'm not going to lie to you. I don't trust Sam Darnold to pull through and to actually make this happen. I think this is going to be. I think both number one seeds will get put out in their quote unquote first round, because they both have the first round bye. But I do believe in this divisional round, I think that both number one seeds will get put out, and I'm going to have to go with the Rams. Now, I won't be surprised if the Seahawks beat the Rams, because the Rams have been choppy this season as well. Lost to the Carolina Panthers, a loss to the Falcons toward the last stretch in the stretch of this season, the final stretch of the season. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's just Sam Darnold, man. I just don't trust Sam Darnold, in these big game situations. I really don't. Just like Justin Herbert, I don't trust Justin Herbert in big game situations. I just don't. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and have to go with the Rams. Bears versus the fucking Eagles. Now listen here. This is gonna be a tough game if it pans out this way. Eagles will be on the road. Hey man, Bears beat us before. They beat us earlier in the season. They played a great game. Caleb Williams has been having the season of his career. Great season for the Bears. Great season for Caleb Williams. I'm proud of Buddy. But I'm an Eagles fan. I'm not. I can't pick another team over us. And plus, I think that our defense will play a whole lot better. I think we'll get pressure on Caleb, and I think that we'll be able to get some sacks. And I think that our offense will be able to generate more points than we did the last time we played them. So I'm going to go with my Eagles for sure. All right, AFC. Back to the AFC side. AFC Championship. Patriots versus the Bills. And like I said before, I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is Josh Allen's year. I mean, like I said, he's 0-4, 0-5 against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. He's never won a game against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. That has always been what has kept him from the big game. I think he's going to get it done. I'm going to go with the Bills going to the Super Bowl and beating the Patriots. Not going to lie to you. I'm jumping out there. But I definitely believe a lot of people don't have faith in the Bills. I think the Bills are going to go. I think they take it. I think they go to the Super Bowl, Josh Allen's first Super Bowl appearance. Eagles versus the Rams. Now, hate the Rams. I hope this is the matchup. I hope we see the Rams eventually. Not going to lie to you. I really hope and pray that we see the Rams and we get, hey, man. Hey, we need our get back, bro. Not even get back. I'm not even going to sit here and say get back because they haven't beat us. So I take that back. Wrong choice of words. It's not even get back. It's just I want to see them because they honestly always think that they can beat us. They always think they can beat us. They always think they had a chance earlier in the season. Second, third game of the season? They failed miserably because they had us beat by what? They were up 27-6, 26-7, something like that. Came back and won that game. So I'm not even going to lie to you. That's going to be a tough game if it comes down to this. It will be in Philadelphia. They're going to have to come through Philly at the end of the day. But I think that Eagles can go ahead and prevail, make it to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen versus Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl, man. Hey, what a time, bro. I think this is a good matchup. This would be a good Super Bowl. Former MVP versus former. This is last season's MVP versus last season's Super Bowl MVP playing against each other in the Super Bowl. Hey man, you can't ask for nothing better than that. I think that's going to be a good matchup. If the Eagles offense is playing to their level, the way they should be playing, this should be a good game. Might be a decent scoring game. You never know. Eagles defense is right now, in my opinion, is the best defense in the league. I know Texans kind of hold that spot numbers wise, but Texans, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Eagles, not gonna lie. Our defense has been pretty stout. I think we're number one in fourth down stops, third down stops. I don't think we've allowed a touchdown on a third or fourth down so far this season, or late in the season since like week 9 or 10. So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I like the Eagles defense. I like what they've been, defensively what they've been doing. It comes down to one game, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Love the Bills, love Josh Allen. Just because I just like the grit that this team plays with. I love the grit that Josh Allen plays with. He's a monster. I mean, 6'6", 240 pounds, and he just goes out there and he balls. He balls. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gotta go with my boys. Now, this might be a biased list, but we can't sit here and look at this and think that this isn't possible. You can't sit here and say that we don't have a chance to beat the 49ers. You can't say that. You know what I'm saying? It's very possible that we beat the 49ers. If it goes the way this goes, it's very possible we can beat the Bears. They did beat us before, but hey, get back is a motherfucker. Now, this could be a game that I think that we could lose. Could. If we come in bullshitting the way we did in the regular season. But, like I said, very winnable game. Us against the Rams. Rams haven't beat us in the last, I don't know how long. Ever since Nick Sirianni's been our head coach, ever since Jalen Hurts has been our quarterback, I don't think the Rams beat us. So, very winnable. Very winnable. Very winnable. And then we Super Bowl against the Bills. We've already beat the Bills this season. Very winnable. So, this is very possible, guys. All my Eagles fans out there, this is very possible. Hey, man, this is our chance. This might be our time to emerge as that dynasty in the NFL. Let's see if the Eagles can go back and back, man. Unc is out.